Hey gang, it's Jay from JTech and welcome to another JTech video. The iPhone 17 series is finally here and it's right in the palm of my hands, and it's time to have a closer look at them. Here is the first hands-on on the brand new iPhones. Now these phones have been out for the last month or so, and after the hype, after all the news, especially with the case of Scratchgate and the recent rumors of the orange iPhone Pro turning pink, I will get into that. Let's just focus on the star of the show, which is the iPhone Air. And might I say, this is an incredibly engineered phone. It's very lightweight, very, very thin. It's quite a very impressive device, I must say. This white version, which I will personally call the milky white version, just really does look beautiful and perfect in the hands. Although I'm not going to lie, I was very much skeptical on a lot of things. And like I mentioned in my first impressions video, how would this hold up in a real world test in terms of battery life and especially with heat? And the fact that this is the only iPhone this year that has a titanium shell, how will it dissipate heat? The brand new Pro iPhones do have the vapor chamber. I forgot to mention that in the first impressions video, so that should help a lot with dissipating heat. But this iPhone Air is just full on. It is titanium sandwiched by glass, and it's going to be very interesting. I really wish I could do a day or a week in the life of using the iPhone Air to see how it would hold up in terms of the Zambian climate. But recent studies and reviews on the internet have said that this is a very decent battery. Now, in my last video, I did say I don't recommend this phone, especially if you live in a country with bad power backup and it's the summer, so expect battery life to take a hit. This phone is all about style over substance. The fact that you have to sacrifice a couple of more camera lenses, or one more camera lens in the case of the iPhone 17, the fact that you probably have to buy an additional MagSafe case, although that's optional, the fact that you have to make all these compromises to justify the cost of this phone is a question that I'd ask a lot of people. Are you willing to live with 2 or 1 less cameras? Are you willing to live with 25% less battery life? Let's face it, the moment people get this phone, they'll slap a case on it, because at its base version, it is as expensive as it could be. I always expect the quirky iPhone versions to be the best sellers. I remember the iPhone XR was the best-selling phone of 2018. So was the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 12. So far, the iPhone Air sales haven't done very well. But it goes to show that people are taking into consideration the many sacrifices that this phone will make over the likes of the iPhone 17 Pro Max or the 17 Pro, even the base 17. One last thing to touch on with the iPhone Air is its sense of fashion. Many people are saying this is a phone that many women will flock to, or the fashionable of us will flock to. And I had a chat with a friend of mine, and I told him that women are not going to buy the iPhone Air. Women are definitely going to want the bigger phones. Women love gigantic phones. They'll always flock to the Pro Max type phones, and that is going to be a hit for them. The iPhone Air, it's really a hard sell. For how much it costs and what it offers you in terms of looks, it's a hard sell. But it's still a beautiful phone to behold. If you love this phone, go ahead and get it. It's a fantastically built phone. So yeah, there is the iPhone Air. Beautifully made device, and honestly, just hold it in hand. It's gonna leave you in shock. And then next, which is my MVP, and that is the iPhone 17. I won't spend too much time with the iPhone 17 really, because if you've seen the iPhone 16, then you won't really be impressed by the iPhone 17's design. It's the most boring iPhone upgrade. It still has the same boxy edge that was on the iPhone 16, which means not the most comfortable phone to hold in the hand. The most impressive feature to come to these phones, that beautiful ProMotion display. This phone is a capable performer, and I won't talk much about it. The fact that it comes the base of 256 gigs with that ProMotion display, with the center stage camera as well. Honestly, I cannot recommend this phone anymore. If you're coming from an older iPhone Pro, let's say maybe an iPhone 13 Pro or 12 Pro, this is the phone that I believe you should upgrade to. It will give you that and then some. Another thing I also forgot to mention in the first impressions video was the fact that the brand new iPhones now have a anti-reflective coating on their glass. And when I was trying this in the Apple store and with the lighting, I didn't see much of a difference. It was still fairly reflective. If I had a Galaxy S25 series phone, especially the Ultra here to compare, the difference might have been night and day. But maybe if you take them outside and in less harsh lighting as compared to indoor lighting, maybe you could get much better results. But I didn't see much of a difference in terms of the anti-reflective nature on the brand new iPhones. And many people were mentioning, what about Apple Intelligence on all these devices? If you're using an older iPhone, isn't Apple Intelligence going to be a big deal? Like I've said many times, Apple Intelligence is as undercooked gets, and it's not really a deciding factor for a lot of people, especially in Zambia. So for those upgrading from those phones, the physical features like the display and the internal storage are the bigger winners as compared to the others. And of course, finally, we talk about the creme de la creme, and that is the iPhone 17 Pro and the Pro Max. And I'll start with the Pro Max and say, this is the most one-handable Pro Max phone I think I've ever held. It's such a comfortable phone to hold, and I could easily one-hand it. I know if I had more time to use it, I still do prefer using smaller phones over much larger devices. With the curved aluminum edges, it's still a boxy, chunky phone if you're coming from the iPhone Air, but with those curved edges, it just makes it easier to hold with one hand. What I hate about the iPhone 17 and the bigger iPhones before the 17 Pro and the Pro Max, I've never been a fan of large devices with the boxed out sharp edges. It's just not for me. And I'd always recommend just to slap on a curved case just to make it one-handable or just to make it easier to manage. But this device, it feels rugged. It just really feels like a monster to behold. I did get to play around with the center stage camera, and it works very well as the stereo sounding speakers. Here you get all dual stereo sounding speakers, and they sound absolutely fantastic as compared to the iPhone Air. Can't really say much about the Pro and the Pro Max in terms of what you get. You just get the very best of the best. The Pro Max is obviously going to be the battery champ as compared to the Pro, and you even get more additional features. As compared to the Air and the 17, the Pros were a bit shunned this year. For all the four phones this year, I do recommend the iPhone 17. It is my winning phone, best value phone of the year so far. But if you still want no-nonsense performance, the Pro and the Pro Max just do the job. And in my hands-on, I just really felt comfortable holding this and using it with one hand. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. It's just a quick hands-on video with the brand new iPhones. Let me know what you think about the brand new iPhones. Are you interested? Do you want to upgrade? What iPhone are you using? Are you already using any of these iPhones? Let me know in the comment section down below. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. And if you do not want to miss any upload, make sure you hit the bell icon down below. It's been Jay from JTech. Talk to you guys next time.